or failure. Every day that passes without an arrest is an opportunity for this man to attack again. He's out there now, live.
Hello? What kind? Fresh or frozen? Well, how about mint sauce?
Investigations of this sort are always very intense. All the obvious things like working very long hours under lots of pressure, and everybody's like that. The nature of the offences was absolutely horrific, really dreadful, and everybody involved on it was living and breathing these things. I, like lots of other people, I'm sure at the time, was having difficulty sleeping, nightmares, lying awake at night.
My concern always must be, and was at the time, have we done everything as speedily as we possibly can, as effectively as we possibly can? Because we were conscious at the time that every day, every hour that passed, another woman was at risk because of the sheer prolific nature of the offending.
It was just a normal journey from work, getting on the tube and walking down to my house, which took normally about 5 minutes. So it was a normal journey from work. I wasn't aware of anyone following me at all. When I got to my front door, put the key in, opened the door, and suddenly he was there and he pushed past me through the entrance. But nothing felt unusual because there were lots of other flats, so I just assumed that he was going to one of the other flats. The moment he attacked me, I was in absolute shock, and when he demanded my bank card, I thought I wasn't going to let him get away with it, and I wouldn't give him the money, so I gave him the wrong card number. Strange enough, I gave him a bank number which was 5 digits rather than 4, but he didn't pick up on it, so I gave him the wrong card number. My reaction to the attack initially was complete shock. Why me? What did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve it? Just sort of turmoil, really.
Police emergency.
Hello there, I'm sorry to trouble you. I think I've just witnessed a bag snatch in London.
Okay.
So what happened, he pushed her over, grabbed her sort of by the neck, pushed her into a bush thing, grabbed her purse and just ran. Now I'm not sure whether he had the purse in his hand because she screamed, and as soon as he saw me he just ran. But I want to remain anonymous if I can, and I gave chase to the bloke, nearly caught him, I ran over a fence, cut myself on the fence, gave chase to him, nearly caught him, but no way.
Okay, what road did this happen on?
I don't know, I think it's somewhere near Baker Street Station.
After the first attack, he stole a cash card. He didn't get any cash, but we got this. It's a bit blurry, but you can see how it links in with the e-fit. I think we should use it, sir. It's the only real image of the offender we've got.
Let's keep it up our sleeve. If nothing comes of the Crimewatch appeal, we can always use it at the end of the week.
Tonight, the BBC programme Crimewatch will feature some of the attacks as the police mount a fresh appeal for information. According to the victims, the attacker could look like this, but there's been another description of a man in his 20s or 30s. He's been assaulting young women for 16 months. Nearly all the attacks happened this year.
Good luck for tonight, sir. Thanks, well needed. Tonight's the night, Martin. Tonight's the night.
I thought you'd stood me up, Lee.
Christmas traffic. How are you feeling?
Bloody terrified. Hello?
Then we're on.
Sorry, I can't.
GB and we do your call.
Lee, can you do the honours? Hello? Hello?
Hang on, 1 second. Alan, go ahead. Say again?
1, 2, 3.
Paddy, that was Sussex on the phone. We've just taken a call from an informant who's given us a name.
What?
A man called Richard Baker. His physical description fits the E-fits, and apparently he's got previous for rape. They're running inquiries on him now.
What's Alan's feeling?
Quite a positive one. All the information he's got so far fits the profiles, and apparently Baker's got a girlfriend in the Sussex area.
Anyone tracked down a photo?
Not at the moment. We're still trying to get hold of one.
Where's Baker now?
Bodmin.
Bodmin?
Cornwall. And the informant also told us that Baker's leaving for Spain tonight. He works as a DJ in Torremolinos.
That would explain the geography and the unusual job.
How soon can we get a team down there?
Lee, there's a production office just through here. Do you want to come with me?
Thank you. I'll be back in a minute, Paddy.
When we heard that the call had come into the Sussex incident room, I immediately felt a degree of elation, a degree of hope, but also a strong note of caution. There was so clearly some good information there for us to explore, but I was also very much aware that Crimewatch was the culmination of our press strategy, and that we couldn't afford to miss the opportunity it gave us to get a clear and comprehensive message across to the biggest possible audience.
David Bright?
David, it's Lee. I've also got Rick Turner on a conference call.
Have we got an arrest plan underway?
David, we don't know what he looks like yet.
The man's got previous for rape and he's about to leave the country for Spain.
He needs nicking, and he needs nicking now.
We can't
Risk blowing the entire operation.
I'm not talking about charges. Just arrest him on suspicion. Look, if we're wrong, I'll dust him down, personally apologise and get him on the first flight to Spain.
David, we have to be very careful here. There's a lot at stake.
If push comes to shove, I'll do
Whatever we have to do. But this is not the right moment to put the case on the line.
If Baker's our man and he gets away, it'll take years to get him back. In the meantime, how many other victims will there be?
There were strong issues around how we intercepted our suspect, what course of action we would have to take in terms of an arrest and the reasons for our arrest, what impact that would have on the other cases we're investigating, and what our strategy would be beyond the point of arrest.
How's it going?
It's previous.
2 charges of rape and 1 of underage sex. Shaping up nicely. How's it going for you, son?
It's looking good, sir.
And transport to Cornwall?
Ever tried flying to Bodmin 2 weeks before Christmas?
I'm sorry, Commander, but we need you in the studio now.
Good luck, sir.
Cancel me out for BT. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
One of the biggest police inquiries ever is now underway, involving 3 forces headed by a commander in the Met. It's reviewing dozens of offences committed in recent years, and so far at least 10 have been positively linked. They're rapes and other sexual crimes, and though there are differing descriptions, it's now highly possible one man has been responsible for a large number of stranger rapes in London and the south of England. And yes, you'll hear some of his...
Oh, you're gorgeous, you are. If I had a girl like you, I'd wrap you up in cotton wool. You'd want for nothing.
I said, as you're walking away, don't turn round. And I just walked away.
Paddy, these attacks are so prolific, there could be dozens of women who've been attacked and haven't reported it.
That's right, Nick. I would urge any woman who feels that she may have been a victim of this man or an attempted attack by this man to come forward.
This just came through. Baker was arrested in Spain for attempted rape and indecent assault, but the charges were dropped.
Have we got anyone down in Bodmin yet?
Couldn't fly there, but there's a team from Sussex and a team from the Met on their way, and local chaps are watching his house.
Rick, it's Paddy Tompkins. What's the response like?
We've got some good stuff coming in. Nothing definite, but a number of things looking hopeful.
What's your feeling on this one?
To make charges stick. For us to obtain DNA, he'd have to be arrested on a serious sexual offence. If we mess up, we'll be compromising all the other offences. That's a hell of a risk.
That was December the 15th when I made the phone call to Crimewatch.
Room for one more, mate?
Yes, jump on.
I'd seen the photo fit come up on the television. I realised that that was my brother Richard. The photo fit was so close, it couldn't have been anybody else. And I knew Richard's history, and I just knew for a fact that it was him. And I was adamant that I was going to make the phone call to the Crimewatch programme, to the police, and I just wanted to make sure that he was caught before he went out of the country.
He's what? What coach?